This is our first episode of this podcast. We're going to go and basically be talking about horror movies, comedy movies, action movies, dramas, basically anything we want, but it's mainly going to be movie oriented.
So that's what we're doing.
What? So I don't appreciate you interrupting me. If you want to take the reins, be my guest.
Well, Logan, it's called comedy.
All right, so now on to subjects Brooks actually knows about. What do you think about Child's Play?
So Child's Play 2019. Okay, here we go. This movie slaps.
Mabry, you seemed like
What?
you seemed like you have a different opinion.
That's all I got.
I'm gonna be honest. I did not care for it. I didn't care for it. I think Mark Hamill did a great job. I think Aubrey Plaza has never left the one role that she had in
in Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec. I think she's staying in that role.
Well, actually, did you ever watch Legion?
No.
Legion, she actually does a pretty good job, and she plays a very different character from what she normally does.
Okay,
Very true.
I'm gonna see more of that.
Yeah, though she does normally, it's just like very like,
It almost seems like
I'm the
she
very
shows up-
cynical kind of alternative
It's just
type
her, and
girl.
she just shows up on set.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I thought it was a comedy.
Because of how bad it was?
No, because of how much I laughed.
What makes you say that?
Well, specifically, you
We
know
talking spoilers, I guess?
we're not in spoilers.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll just go and, yeah, I'll put the timestamp in it.
On the audio podcast. Timestamp it.
Well, I'm going to be putting on YouTube.
Oh, I forgot that's where we're putting this.
Well, I'm not going to put on Podbean. Well, I might put on Podbean. Yeah, like, yeah, alright, just go on with spoilers. Yeah.
Okay. Specifically, the part where I don't even know the boyfriend, I guess. The boyfriend runs in.
The cheating
The
husband.
cheating, lying piece of shit.
Yes.
But he runs in with the cat, and the line was, and I'm pretty sure it was all just one line, but he goes, "The cat is acting strange. Clean up your room." And then left. That shook me to my core. I could feel that emotion.
When you put it like that, that's pretty funny.
No,
But
That's how he put it in the movie.
that's how it, like, when I say I laughed, it was loud.
Everybody was like, it
I
wasn't.
probably bothered the people behind me.
See, I was like that with Godzilla King of the Monsters. Godzilla King of the Monsters, you were there with me. You and Miguel were.
Yeah.
I literally was fucking dying when they were talking about how humans are basically like destroying the planet, and the monsters, the kaijus, are destroying the cities to kind of bring balance to the world. I literally was laughing. The people across
oh
from
my god, Zilla. That's a line that was
Thanks, guys.
spoken.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I understand it's a stupid monster movie and people are mainly going to go for the monster fights, but God, it was
God.
Zilla. It was bad.
Yeah. And like, you didn't say for the after credit scene you said?
No, I didn't. No.
Zilla versus Kong. That's coming.
Yeah.
That is, but they didn't even really set that up with that post-credit scene, you know? Kinda.
I have like a...
Wait, did we stay for it?
Yeah.
What was it? I don't
Logan
remember
was
it.
gone.
I mentally checked out
Yeah,
when she
Logan.
did the explanation.
So that one bad guy that no one even remembers from it, like, goes into the underground lair.
Oh my god.
Oh, are you talking? Okay, yeah, the giant dragon head.
Yes.
Gordon.
Ghidra.
Ghidra. Gucci.
Thanks, guys.
I'm sorry to all our Japanese followers who I may have just offended.
Cool.
Anyways.
Yeah, but like the entire time I was like, I get they can't just show the monster fights, but I was like, God, I can't wait till Godzilla just wrecks shit. Yeah, I was like, it's just so bad, and they tried to be funny, and I'm like, stop it, just knock it off.
Oh, guys.
The end where the mom like
sacrificed herself
to do the exact same plan that they were doing. She just they were leaving to distract so that and that's exact.
Yeah. And that was one thing I was like, why is she going out there? Because literally, it was very stupid.
It was stupid. It felt like they just wanted to push like a
sad, emotional. Yeah. And I don't know. And I mean, I get with movies like that, they have to go and like use whatever they can and kind of.
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, they know that people are just going to the monster fights.
Yeah,
they can't just fill up an hour and a half with monster fights.
They could.
They could.
And it'd be a lot better. I mean, at least people would actually like the movie. That care about the movie and not just the fights.
See, I'm a big Pacific Rim fan, and I feel like they did it a lot better.
Yes, I definitely agree.
Recent Godzilla movies.
Yeah.
At least the first one. I heard the second one was really bad.
The second one, so but first one, classic.
Yeah.
Slash.
Absolutely bangers and ass.
Oh.
Oh. Anyways, back to Child's Play.
Oh.
I don't know. I guess, did you like the way Chucky looked?
Oh my god.
As she looks away.
Oh my god. No. I hated it. It felt like the part that honestly scared me in that movie the most was when he was making the faces and his mouth was open.
Yeah.
I could have left right there.
It's like the first 10 minutes of the movie and you're like, bye.
I'd be like,
all right.
No. It just, I don't know what it was about it. It felt very cartoonish. I mean, I guess it is a doll, but I don't know.
I get what you're saying.
You know, but at the same time, I know that I am comparing it to the original.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I kind of appreciated the time they took to set up him and Andy's relationship in the beginning.
I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
Like, throughout the whole movie, I felt really, like, whereas, like, in the original one, he was just
right.
Yeah.
that was it. Like, this one, I just felt bad, because, like, he was just trying to help.
Yeah. When he was all like, Andy. You know? You know that part?
I felt that.
No, but I guess low IQ processing.
Here we go.
Speak your thoughts.
Someone.
Run your mouth,
The
bitch.
CPU is shutting down.
Fine.
Yo, is he Chucky?
Oh.
Andy?
What a twist.
Andy?
Oh, I was going to say, I remember now. I was going to say, I like how he also kills, like, douchebags at first. He eventually just becomes a mess.
He's honestly trying to be a good guy.
Yeah.
He is. I know in his heart what he's trying to do.
He cares about his best friend.
He cares about his best friend. And I don't know. Part of me, I liked certain aspects of it, but just as a whole, I hated it.
You know what? That's a fair assessment.
I know you and Miguel really liked it.
We really enjoyed it. Yeah, I also love the Buddy song. I've almost memorized it.
Okay, so he sent me, mind you, I haven't seen the movie yet. He sent me that song, him singing it very softly.
When you were singing it?
Yeah, and very low.
God bless.
I have never felt more uncomfortable in my. I had headphones
He didn't know it
in.
was from the movie. He probably just made that shit up.
And I had headphones in. It literally felt like he was whispering in my ears and tickling my eardrums with his words.
Do you want to hit ASMR real quick? Or?
Oh, you guys?
Yeah,
You guys
I'm
want
down.
me to hit
Yeah.
that real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Swing that bad boy.
You are my buddy until the end. More than a buddy, you're my best friend. I love you more than you will ever know. I will never let you go.
Oh,
I won't do the whole thing.
shit.
But
I was like butter.
Cause I'm melted, dog. My heart, gone.
thank you.
But
So yeah, the song's really the only thing I like.
you're like, now that I think about it, the movie's fucking trash. That song,
Yeah,
though.
what we're saying right now is get that track.
No, but I mean, I still kind of want to see it because, as you can see, like people have different opinions on it.
I would see it again. Like, as much as because like,
As much
again, I laughed
again.
a lot.
I feel like I didn't see it as a horror
fucking
movie.
despised it. But
But would I give it my money one more time? You betcha.
absolutely.
Here, take all my money, please.
No, but I think it's worth seeing if you're a horror fan, which
Yeah,
I know you are.
yeah.
So
Like,
The gore in it was good.
they really
Like
were.
the 3 parts that did.
Well, right. There wasn't a lot in it.
There was a lot
But
in it.
like I said,
But it was
I
done.
didn't mind that.
It was
as
done.
much. Yeah.
did either of you see Brightburn?
I did
Yes.
see Brightburn.
Brightburn, it wasn't a great movie, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I think it's.
I feel the same way.
I thought it was really different.
Mm-hmm.
The end, I was not expecting.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that
Nice.
either.
That's true. Yeah.
I didn't think. I thought she was gonna go and stab him, and then he was gonna be like maybe not even dead, but kind of like they would subdue him and hold him, and
It's not a happy ending.
yeah, no, he basically fucking destroys everything, and I'm like, honestly, I respect that. They went for the darker route. That's kind of cool.
Are we gonna see him in the next Godzilla?
That's the twist ending.
That's the
He
twist ending.
kills. He grows up and is basically evil Superman, and he takes on Godzilla and Kong and kills them both.
Oh my god.
Is
He
there
becomes
some-
king of the monsters.
If by chance there's any Hollywood writers listening,
Yo,
please contact.
Big time Hollywood.
James
hot
Gunn.
shot.
I know your brothers worked on the movie, so like if you can just work on our idea and give credit to us, that'd be awesome. Thanks.
Well, I will wait for you.
Yeah.
No, I really like it.
When his jaw, like,
Oh yeah, in the
Oh
car.
my god.
That part I was like, fuck, dude.
I don't get things don't make me sick.
yeah.
But oh my god, when he was like holding it up, I was
yeah,
like,
yeah. I had the opposite, like, I came.
I'm gonna throw up right now. So yeah, I almost threw up.
No, yeah, I mean, it was definitely one of those movies that there weren't a lot of kills, at least not on screen, but goddamn, when he was lifting the girl up and he broke her arm by like
my
crushing it, I was like,
God.
Jesus
When the
Christ.
cop is at the door
Yes,
and he just
yes,
flies,
yes.
he fucking disintegrates,
When
man.
Yeah.
you can see her like from that back room, and she's
Yeah.
just like banging up against the wall.
Yeah.
First off, comedy gold.
That was pretty funny.
Oh my god.
That was brutal.
I'm just
Oh my
waiting
God.
for an edit of someone to do that to a song, like edit it in.
Oh, it's already done, probably.
Okay. Well,
No, I was just saying it probably already exists. I didn't want to steal your.
I mean, you've been doing that this entire podcast, which, I mean...
Well,
I guess this series is gonna be one and done because I'm over it.
Well, I was actually going to say Mabry definitely has the most clout out of any of us, so.
Oh yeah, she's got a whole brand behind her.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
Oh yeah,
celebrity.
Mabry, you want tell the viewers about your bit of fame, your 50 minutes of
Which
spotlight.
bit? Maybe this shit don't stop.
The most recent,
Choo choo.
not that.
We're not.
Yeah. So Brooks, we're cut her off. Okay. Here. How do I stop recording?
I wish I was dead. What were you talking about? Which one?
The picture.
Oh
2.1.
my god. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
So if you guys aren't familiar, there's a group on Facebook, and it's booming, if you will. It's called a group where we all pretend to be boomers, and
that's the group's name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I invited you to it. I'll go and I'll invite you after this.
So it's basically everyone posts like your mom, you know. So for example, someone created a private event called Conjuring Up the Mysterious Strawberry Candies.
Okay.
Someone shared I think that's a cake? Something, but the caption is Evelyn, in all caps, Evelyn, please bring to barbecue Sat night. Hope it's not too short notice.
Love you, XOXO.
It's I'd add you all if I could. But it's,
Well, you
it's
added
really
me.
true. It's really true.
So
My
that
son,
is all.
he is sick.
Yeah, that's...
I think the very first one that got me, it was my son had just died, and it was with the laughing emojis all over it. I was fucking dead.
Okay, I saw one, and it was with the heart eyes. It was the heart eyes emoji, and it said, "My son just died of a heroin overdose." And I said, "How the hell? How the hell?"
Did you ever watch the H3 video where it was like old people on fate, like them reading, and it was like my sister died in her sleep, and it was some old lady posted this dog waving bye.
Yes, people do it all day long. I'm so sorry. How do I delete? I'm so sorry. Facebook. No, it's a treat. So I posted this picture of my cat. It was a blurry photo, as they do. And I said, "Sweet girl, God is good." And it has ended up with 2.1 thousand likes. And the fame is getting to both of us. We're getting
You and the cat.
Me and the cat.
Yeah.
No, brand deals are coming left and right, and I'm gonna have to move, guys. To Hollywood.
So like,
Florida.
yeah, Hollywood, Florida. Can you imagine if like someone actually got like, oh, you know, I get like 1,000 like likes on Facebook, guys, like, and they actually get like really in their own head about it, and they get like fucking really
Well, I don't
egotistical.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
whatever. I mean,
right here.
yeah. I was about to say, you don't have to imagine that.
Yeah, you
She's
want
kind
to be
of...
a little nicer to me.
So
I have connection.
if I wanted, you would be dead sweaty.
I can end you.
God is good.
It's like, it keeps repeating that. And another thing I want to talk, another one, is Midsummer.
Midsommar. If you will.
If you will.
Yeah, like, that movie, and I know neither of you have seen it.
Yeah, so be gentle.
Don't spoil it.
Yeah, no, I won't,
Please.
and no. It's definitely one of those movies that you need to see for your own eyes, and I don't mean that as like, it's like the best movie ever, but it's just so different and unique.
Right. I've heard it's about relationships in a very artistic kind of way.
The only thing I'll give you a very brief summary. Basically, this couple is having like problems,
Right.
and they go on this trip over to Sweden because one of their friends invites them for like, you know, he used to live in a commune, and he was like, oh, you know, this is what we used to do, this very particular event. It comes once every 90 years. It's like a very once-in-a-lifetime thing. So they're like, oh, well, let's go to that.
Why 90? Why not just wait for the big one?
I don't know.
It's
Maybe there's some important
They don't have 100
significance.
in Sweden.
They don't keep it 100. But the movie is very... Visually, it's gorgeous. It does get kind of, I'd say, a bit too artsy for its own good at times.
I've heard it's a bit pretentious.
Yeah, it
I'm
does.
kind of into that.
I'm pretentious, so.
Well, that's why we love you.
I'm pretentious myself, actually. So
No, but it's just one of those movies that when you start to notice things, it all makes sense. And a lot of people said they didn't like it.
Yeah, I've heard a lot, but
I've heard some of that, yeah.
But I think it's mainly for the people that are like, oh, well, I'm just expecting it to be exactly like Hereditary.
yeah.
Speaking of which,
Okay.
did you guys like Hereditary?
I fucking loved
Fucking
Hereditary.
hated it.
Wait, really?
Hated it. I hated it. I
Really?
hated it.
So, Logan, we're going to have to end this podcast right now.
I'm actually curious, why do you hate Hereditary?
This was my favorite film of last year.
Really? I hated it.
Yeah, I really liked it too.
Okay, well, tell me why you liked it first.
So the reason I liked it was it took horror in a very alternative way. I wouldn't say it's necessarily scary, though you found it very scary.
I did. It scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Some spooks?
If I'm being frank.
Yeah, I mean, there is some creepy stuff towards the end, but it was never like, holy shit, it's like, oh, this is creepy and unnerving. And I think that's the main thing about Ari Aster's movies, who is the director. He he doesn't go for like quick shock horror. It's very like build up, kind of unnerving, and it just keeps going with that. And with Hereditary, I really liked how they did all the relationships, kind of, without spoiling too much for people. Well, it's been out for a year, but yeah. Like when the mom started going crazy and her like true breakdown of her and her son's relationship, I think that was really cool. How she was like making the parallels between what was going on now and when she said she hated him. I think it was a year or a few years back or whenever it said it. And kind of how they implement more of the cult type of stuff near the end, I think was really cool. It's very much one of those movies where if you look back at the trailers, you can kind of connect it a little bit and kind of be like, oh, so this happened in the movie and then this is how they connect it. And it all kind of starts making a bit more sense. I really like multi-layered movies where it's not just directly in front of you. It's if you have a lot of background with it, even just in the movie, it really kind of fulfills the rest of it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you can watch it multiple times over and get something new.
Yeah.
Also, the acting is
I think
no, they did amazing.
I don't think you can disagree with that.
No, the acting is
Yeah. So what did you not like?
There were small points in it that never really came back around, and I'm trying to think of the one specific. The grandma, maybe?
No, I was just going to say I'm about to debunk this bit.
Oh, so what part of the outfit?
I'm sorry, what?
No, I'm sorry.
Was it
The grandma did die.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what set everything off.
Right.
Also, I watched this movie while I was on a plane. So, we'll see. But, the daughter dying, like, just murked her.
That bowl?
Yeah.
Murked her.
I was not expecting...
It felt like they were really... I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like things happened, it was very fast, and I didn't have a chance to, like...
Fully process it?
Or, like, become invested in it. And
yeah.
then it turned around, and the cult stuff started happening. I was like, what? Wait, slow down. And then when the mom started, like, flying...
Oh, when she got possessed and she was in the air swimming...
I almost pissed myself. I was like,
I pissed myself with fear.
Yeah, see, I thought that was a really cool scene. I thought it was kind of cool how he, like, woke up and she's just in the background going in.
Well, first of all,
I've never seen anything funnier in my life.
Well, first of all, she's in the corner in this dark ass room the whole time. You just thought that was funny?
I thought it was funny.
Oh man, that shit gets me. Maybe it's because of my inherent fear of the dark. Still, as a 22-year-old man.
Oh no, it's funny out there.
What we can't see is what we hear. You like blink and you start screaming.
Yeah, so I get that.
But I think everything, I don't know, I think everything just leads into itself very beautifully in that movie. There's a reason behind everything.
Yeah. And I don't know, I really like all the relationships with people, and like her and I can't remember her name, the psychic that she meets up with. Joni.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool, and how they actually go and bring that into, like, she actually worked with her grandma for the cult, and kind of like how everything started connecting, and I thought that was really cool how she did it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, how do I get to be in this cult? Because
I think it was
trying to join.
I think they have a website now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
cult.org.
Demoncult.gov.
Actually, it's just called USA.gov.
Ooh.
Got it. Okay.
I don't know. I know there were parts in that movie that, like, in the beginning, I really liked it, but then I felt like it just
kind of went really weird, really fast.
It's not for everyone.
Yeah, I would say it isn't for everyone.
I've heard many other people have the same opinion, so I get it.
Yeah.
But I also don't.
Oh.
Fucking rude.
Wait, Mabry, did you see Us?
Yes.
I was gonna bring
What
that
did you
up
think
next.
about Us?
Okay, so
Because me and Brooks differ on this greatly.
okay, so the first time I watched it, I remember it, and this was probably my fault because I didn't pay enough attention to during the beginning when I made a note specifically to myself, I need to pay attention to this because it's going to come back around.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't do that. So by the end of the movie, I was like, what the fuck? What happened?
Which part are you talking about?
At the end, like, are you talking...
You mean the entire ending where it's like they're all clones and they're all in that, like...
Just as the movie
in the underground area.
When the movie as a whole ended, I was sitting there and I was like, what did I just watch?
Right.
I kind of had
what
a
the
little
fuck?
bit of the same feeling.
So, I had to go home and like research it. And when I did, it finally made sense, and I got it, and I realized, oh, that Hands Across America thing at the beginning is, like I said I was supposed to be watching, was an important key role in the film.
I kind of had to do the same thing, so
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, because I watched the first half. I rewatched the first half, and then the second half I fell asleep during on my second viewing. So, do they go into any explanation of why that's important, the Hands Across America? Because when I first watched it, I'm like, okay, I get that they're doing that, but why are they doing that?
You know, I only watched it once.
Okay.
I thought you said you just watched it. Oh, you mean...
I watched it the one time, and then...
Gotcha, okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
So you're confused on why Hands Across America is important?
What? Yeah.
Okay, so...
keep in mind, this wasn't our time.
Yeah, no, I know it's 1984, but
yeah, so you know, in the 80s, there was this thing called Hands Across America.
right,
Right.
and they did it as a big charity.
Stay with me.
Wait, slow down.
Actually, I don't really get anything.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was my whole thing. I'm like, I looked at it and I'm like, I get that it was a thing and it was a charity, but I still don't get what it was about. And that was my whole thing. I was just like, what the fuck is this?
Thank you.
Leading us back in.
So, going through this article, it doesn't actually pinpoint was made.
Or why
No,
it
I
has
get
a reason for existing.
It is
Yeah.
supposed to, in the final shot of us, Jordan Peele reframes the awareness campaign to show that Americans often turn a blind eye to the social ills that exist, quite literally, just below our country's surface. So I get it. I get that it's showing the social structure and the class system, but I am so confused as to
You
why
sound like you're about to cry at the end. That's it.
why we have phones, why they're living in amusement parks in a house of mirrors.
Yeah, I didn't get that either. I get it's supposed to be like...
House of mirrors, like reflecting on yourself. Like reflecting.
I fucking hate this movie.
Can you?
So
Can you get this
basically,
message?
what we're saying is racism.
Jordan Peele, you did it again.
Thanks for listening, guys.
See you next week.
Whenever we were clapping, it just starts spiking up. But no, I mean, I just thought, Get Out, I think, was such a great movie. I know not supposed to compare them, but I was expecting the same quality. And I'm like, this kind of... And one thing that really got me out of it was when they would intermix the comedy out of nowhere.
Oh my god, yeah, in the house.
Well,
it was the white people, specifically.
always fucking up the comedy, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I still thought it flowed kind of naturally.
I don't think at all. Like,
I appreciate it because it gave me something to feel. But like,
I haven't felt that in a while.
Also, maybe we're not coming from the right place as three white privileged people.
Mabry, I think you got a point there.
I feel like maybe we'd be able to look at it differently.
No, my friend Stefan, he's black and he watched it and he's like, it's mediocre.
You have a
at
black
best.
friend?
Well, yeah, I gotta have someone to do the art.
Anyways.
I'm gonna have to cut that out.
Yeah.
I like what the one major thing that really I was like, this is fucking stupid, was when they were running from the clone of the girl, and I think there was one other clone they were running from, and she was like, the mom's trying to go into the car and the daughter's in the front seat, and she's like, oh, well, get out of the front seat, I'm driving. She's like, no, I have the highest kill count. I'm like, what?
Did we need it?
Well, I was like, I get they're trying to be funny, but I'm like, you're literally being chased right now.
Is there time for it? Do you need it?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, this is really fucking stupid.
Like, you're gonna do that right now?
Yeah.
Whoop my ass.
I guess I wasn't as offended by that as you were.
I don't know. I just thought it was really fucking
That really set
stupid.
Logan off.
Yeah, well, it's just like, I get, like, the humor beforehand, like, when they were driving in the car and they were trying to find the beat with that one song, I was like, okay.
It's Jordan Peele. He's gonna be funny and he's gonna make a statement.
Right.
I expect it.
That's his brand.
That's his brand. I get it and I appreciate it, but it just, there were certain times where I didn't want it.
Get Out was
Yeah.
just a
And
little...
what I want is what's most important to any film.
Needs to cater to Mabry Anderson's needs.
And is that asking for so much? I don't think so. Thanks for listening, guys.
All right, and no, but like I thought it was just one of those movies that I think as soon as I started looking into it, because the entire time I was like, oh, is this connecting to this? Is this connecting to this? And I did, then I was like, this doesn't really make sense. Like, it just feels like it's very loosely connected. Where Get Out, as soon as you start watching more, you're like, oh, this is really cool.
You're like,
this has a bunch of...
No, whereas in us, I'm like,
Oh, this movie sucks. No, I wouldn't say, no, it doesn't suck,
really
but I would say it's mediocre.
The acting was incredible.
Yeah.
The shots were incredible. Like, the film itself was great, but the substance inside of it was subpar.
Yeah.
Well,
As a movie critic like myself, but
well, we're all movie critics.
Well,
You're not the only one here, Mabry Anderson.
I'd like to.
2,100 likes on my cat picture.
Oh,
Here we go.
you're okay. Let me hop off then. Let me hop off your dick then.
I wanted to pose a question because I still don't know you, Mabry, that well personally. So yeah, which leads into my question. What's your ideal favorite horror movie?
My ideal favorite.
Like, what is your favorite horror movie or some of them?
What satisfies you?
I will honestly say, the first Texas Chainsaw from the 70s. I think that's probably one of my favorite movies because it's got that gritty film texture. That one scene where there's that red entrance.
Oh, are you talking about when they first open the door and it's in the very back?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And Leatherface just kind of busts out and grabs her, and it's not it just felt scary in the moment.
Felt
Yeah.
real.
It felt real. It didn't feel like it was building up to something. The way most horror movies now do.
It's like
It just
if you were to just go into somebody's house, they would immediately come out.
Right.
And I kind of
You know what I
I kind of
mean?
see what you
It
mean.
felt, and the scene where she's running in the woods in the dark, and she's, I don't know, you can just, because he's not sprinting, but he's back.
Yeah.
And it just I don't know, it feels more genuine than most, I think, watch nowadays.
Yeah.
It felt genuine. It felt like a genuine.
But the acting was pretty bad for some of it.
Yeah.
He didn't have good acting
many
back then.
slasher movies.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, it was very low budget.
Just watched that for the first time a month ago.
Yeah, it was me, him, and our friend Miguel watch it.
Oh, and the camera shutter
Mm-hmm.
in the beginning of
The flashbulb sound effect.
Oh my god, I can listen to that all.
That's actually my ringtone.
That's all I play.
That's what you play when you go to sleep.
It's just that on a 10-hour loop.
That's what I'm playing now.
Oh god, she has AirPods in.
Oh, I should have known.
But wait, how can you hear us with the AirPods? She's running and she has AirPods in and it's oh god, Leatherface is behind you. Oh no, she can't hear, she has AirPods in.
Anyways, I feel kind of the same way about the first Halloween because that's probably my favorite.
Yeah, the first Halloween was one of the first scary movies I ever watched, and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
That, House of a Thousand Corpses, and Jaws were one of the first movies I ever watched.
I know. Was it 13 Ghosts?
Yeah, 13 Ghosts with Matthew Lillard and I don't remember the main girl in it. But yeah.
Yeah. I love that movie so much. Oh my god, the scene where, I don't want to ruin it for you, but the scene where the guy is standing between the two glass doors, and they close on him.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Not the one where he gets split into a bunch of different cubes.
No.
Okay,
It's the one where it closes and he's just kind of
Yeah, okay, yeah, alright,
I remember that being the first time I'd ever seen an effect like that, and I was like, holy shit, whoa! Nice.
You're 5, your mom's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're digging.
That's when your mom knew she raised a meme word.
A single tear went down. That's my baby.
What was I gonna say? I mean, I think those, going back to the 70s slashers movies, well, more specifically the 80s, because I never watched too much of the older ones, but Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, the later Halloweens, and some of the other ones, I think how they kind of did it at first and kind of built up, it's looking back now, it's wow, that's fucking stupid. They the acting was bad.
Oh no,
the set pieces
movies are campy.
Yeah,
but it's knowing at the time how they were perceived.
Yeah, and I think there are certain scenes where it's just very unnerving, you know, Jason coming out of nowhere,
Right.
and they're just kind of like, oh, hey man, stop, da, 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 and then he just fucking murders
Just
them.
fucking murks them, yeah.
I don't know. I really like movies that just throw you through a loop like you're not expecting it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think the older movies, for what they are, and of course, yeah, you look back and like, wow, this is kind of stupid, but for the time, you're like, damn, that would have been frightening to watch.
Yeah. Like Jaws. Like when Jaws came out,
Yeah,
people
Jaws is
stopped
still
going
creepy.
they just stopped going to the ocean.
Yeah, like I didn't take a bath for like a week when I was a kid because of that. No, I'm being serious. Like
He still doesn't bathe. That's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
like every time I take a shower. Oh.
We're gonna take a quick break.
I need to take a quick
shower.
break for our sponsor right now. That's
Get Quip.
It's Dove soap, Logan. You need. No,
anyway,
but
Harry's is our sponsor today, guys.
Harry's,
Yeah, it's a good.
the razor company.
Yeah, the razor.
Yeah, I actually got some today.
You'll never get a closer shave.
No, that's Dollar Shave Club. We're not at that point.
Oh, all right.
Anyway.
But yeah. Anybody else have any little things they want to talk about? We're at like 40-something minutes in.
Oh God. Oh no.
You got it?
She's far out there. I'm gonna have to cast a line.
That's the line.
Aww. Can you sing the buddy song again?
That'll be our outro.
Time. We are best buddies until the end. More than best buddies, we are best friends. Don't ever leave me. Please don't say goodbye. I am yours till the day that I die. La 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 la.
Alright. Thank you so much for that. What I was gonna say was, okay, who here has followed the Conjuring universe?
I've only seen the first one.
Okay.
I've seen everyone but the
None.
La Llorona.
Wait, oh, pardon.
Yeah, I guess at the very end, doesn't the nun show up or something?
No, there's like a priest that was in the first Annabelle that's in La Llorona. It's like a really stupid.
So you've followed it much more closely. I've seen the first two Conjurings.
Which
I've heard those are the only good
I
ones.
love.
Besides,
I
I think
love
it's the second Annabelle people say is really good.
Annabelle Creation is
Which one is
Shakespeare.
that one?
It's the second Annabelle.
Okay.
It's a prequel to the first one.
Okay. So I've seen the first two Conjuring. Amazing. I love them.
Mm-hmm.
Was not expecting to love them, but I love them.
Mm-hmm.
I saw like half the first Annabelle, which I know was a different director, and I had to
Trash.
turn it off.
It's so bad.
I think that part where somebody flew out the window,
Yeah,
I turned
I vaguely remember it.
turned
but
that off real quick. Didn't watch the one after that.
You should. It's
Okay.
a lot better.
Okay,
It's
so
actually.
Is it the same director?
No, it's a different one.
They're like, sir, you're gone.
yeah,
We're
they're
gonna
like,
end it."
don't worry. So didn't watch either of those because I was already horrified of them.
Yeah.
Haven't seen the Nun.
I've heard
No
the
need.
nun
I
is
didn't. I
terrible.
felt like I didn't need to see it. It
Not
just
good.
didn't see like it. Didn't care for it in The Conjuring, so I was like,
And that.
I don't want to know any more about it.
And that leads us to Annabelle Comes Home.
Yeah, so I just saw Annabelle. I wanted so badly to like this movie,
Oh my god, I'm so with you.
and it was just not. It was just not there.
Oh, I felt the same exact
It was
way.
just not there. First of all, the girl, the friend,
Uh-huh.
that was an unnecessary character because I don't know who in any situation would just let their friend show
Yeah.
up to some house they're babysitting and then leave them in the house when you know damn well
Yeah.
that she's a nosy bitch.
And also, after she sees all this freaky shit, she just decides to stay in there
Just decides.
the entire time.
Right.
Hey, I stopped by, I brought some beers. Oh, what's this creepy shit? Oh, my God, this is kind of cool.
Just, it felt like it should have ended as soon as she, like, showed up in the house uninvited.
Yeah.
Like, you just knew to go to the back door. I don't know. I just hated it. I hated it. The people with the quarters on the eyes.
Yeah.
Are we going to get a spin-off of that? Because I don't want it. I ain't asking for it.
They have to use all of their resources.
Yeah,
so that's coming 2021.
The only good part is that the Warrens are in it, but they're in it for like 5 minutes.
I know. I was like, oh, yes, Mom and Dad are back. And there they go. All right.
Yep. Bye.
They don't even do anything. They're just like, oh, well,
They really
this is some
don't.
creepy shit. All right, see you.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't even seen the movie, and it's like that.
It's just so disappointing. Like you said, I was excited.
I was like...
And then I was just waiting to be scared. I was like, so I'm going to get scared at some point, right? No.
I liked the scene
Never happens.
where she was in the room, where she first sees Annabelle sitting in that chair, in the, like, out of the box.
Yeah.
And the bride, like, it's like the single shot around. I thought that was really
That was cool. But they also
and then
stole that from Conjuring 2 when the nun did that.
Yeah, they did.
So.
And I liked that scene then too. So like,
It's just like the same
something
shit
I
we've seen 1,000 times before, you know?
Yeah. Which, I mean, like, as far as possession movies go, I mean, how much can you do?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I try to give it the benefit of the doubt, but...
Yeah, I think with
acting
supernatural movies like that, it is very much like the same kind of...
shit moving.
But, like, a lot of people like this Annabelle. Like, on Rotten Tomatoes, it has a good score, and I was like, what?
Guys are
Fucking yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bob?
Yeah.
I'm assuming they had at least, at the minimum, 2 years to plan this movie, and that's the name he got?
Wait, is that the ghost?
No, that's
one of the kids.
It's one of the characters.
It's one of the... He's a guy that likes one of the main girls.
Like, the joke is like, Bob's got balls, but like
Yeah.
they didn't need that joke because it didn't add anything to the movie,
It
so
didn't at
you
all.
could have given him the name, I don't know, Robert?
Well,
Something?
Because he like
something not
He kind
Bob.
of saves the girl at the end, and then I think Ed Warren says, "Wow, Bob's got balls," and I guess that was the
And I think that was supposed to be the
payoff.
climax of
Yeah.
the movie.
I mean, they were just wanting to put the rim shot in just to make sure everyone knew that was it.
That was
but
it, yeah.
they figured they were like, nah, we'll just add it in post, and then they forgot about it, and then the movie was sent out.
So,
I'm just...
anyways, if we're gonna get another one in this universe, I hope it's The Conjuring 3, directed by James Wan,
Please, for the love of God.
and that's the only.
Please,
one.
James, come back.
Jamie boy, come on, Mr. Wan, let's hear it for him. Let's fucking.
Let's go for it. There you go. There you go.
No, but I don't know. I mean, I watched the first Conjuring and I really liked it. I just haven't sat down and watched the other ones because
You need to at least watch The Conjuring 2.
I know
And
that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. But
Those are the only good ones.
on the subject of supernatural, paranormal stuff, that is I really like. I think you have. Have you seen the Haunting of Hill House?
Yes.
I never saw
I
it.
thought you said you did.
What?
Watched the first 5 minutes and the
Dude.
person I was
No.
Stop. It's so fucking good.
I know.
Like it balances drama and horror so fucking well, and it does it like they're both just so good. You feel for the family, and you're actually scared at this at the horror parts. You're like, what the
Have
fuck?
you gone back and read like about what's in every scene?
I know that there are ghosts in different parts of it, and I was looking for that, but I didn't notice it as much as I should have.
There's a lot. Like, I mean, I want to go back and rewatch it again because I found that out. I think I was on like the last 5 episodes maybe. So I want to go back and watch it again. But there's just like scenes where they're just like standing in the kitchen talking. Like you'll look in the back in like a glass window and there's just something standing there. And it's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild.
That's why, the show throughout, I think, gets better and better. I think it's episode... I don't want to spoil, but I think it's episode 6 when shit really hits the fan.
Yeah.
I know it's like 6 or 7 where you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
This is really... Did you like the ending? Without going too much into detail, did you like it? Yeah,
yes.
that's... Okay.
Yes and no. It almost felt like maybe it was too much. Like, there's too much going...
Of the good or the bad?
Wow, it's really
good being like happy, bad being... I really want you to watch it.
You guys are so good at being vague, let me tell you.
Well, so the main thing I heard was it was too happy. And I was like, oh no, I thought it was fitting.
I feel like it was supposed to be because it was so bad for so long that
yeah, that's why I'm like,
it's like the end. Like I like that it doesn't really leave it open for another season of this same story.
Yeah.
There is another season.
But it's gonna be different.
But I think they're gonna do
Oh yeah, it's like an anthology.
Yeah. Which I'm curious how they do it.
Yeah.
I'd be open to it.
Yeah. But no, I loved it.
Yeah. I highly recommend you watch it.
No, definitely.
Yeah,
and it's only like 10 episodes.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll report back to you guys having fixed my mistake.
Thank you.
Naturally. You son of a bitch. No, but I don't know. That's honestly one of my favorite anything ghost related I've ever watched.
Yeah.
Like counting The Exorcist, counting Poltergeist, counting Conjuring. I never watched Paranormal Activity.
You don't need to.
I've heard that. I've heard people like it, but I think
I like the first 3.
I enjoyed them. Don't get me wrong, but if you don't like knowing what's about to happen, don't watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very predictable.
Yeah.
Yo, is that The Grudge?
Oh my god.
Are you about to mention it?
Logan. Mabry.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said his name before yours.
Good.
We watched this movie that was basically a crossover between The Ring and The Grudge.
Oh.
It's
fighting each other.
You better stop. You better stop.
And it's not good, but it's also incredible at the same time if you get what it needs.
Well, what was it?
And I think you need to watch
Sadako
versus Kayako.
Yeah. And it's the stupidest shit you can imagine, especially the very end. I'm like, that what? It's so stupid.
But it needs to be seen.
Yeah.
To be believed.
It's Sadako versus Kayako. And just wow, we really butchered. We don't speak Japanese, if that's obvious.
Arigato.
Mr. Roboto. But yeah, it's just one of those movies that as soon as you watch it, you're just kind of like, well, I watched that.
Yeah.
I just sat through an hour and a half of that.
That's
kind of how I felt about Annabelle Comes.
Wait, I missed it. What happened?
And no word from our sponsor. Go ahead.
I'll listen to it at the in editing.
We're gonna have to chop this one up a little bit.
Yeah. There's probably gonna be like 5 whole minutes of just silence between stuff.
You know me, my wheezing laugh. If you can condense that into a video for me, I'll take it.
A video of what? Use that over a video?
No, just send me all the clips that you have.
Okay.
It's okay. Sometimes I catch myself doing that and I'm like, what's wrong with me?
Just laugh.
I always do that.
Just make a noise.
I always do that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's it.
That's a laugh.
Yeah.
So, is that about it?
Yeah, we're almost at an hour. Do you want to get it to an hour? We only got 3 minutes.
Yo!
We never introduced ourselves.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm
Now you
Logan.
made it to the end.
Yeah. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm Logan, by the way.
And I'm Brooks.
And I'm Mabry.
I love the sass and attitude in that.
It's just
We love a confident woman.
It's just how
We stand a confident queen.
I have anxiety.
That gave me
Mabry
anxiety.
and I have anxiety.
We're not in an AA meeting. It's okay.
Okay.
Anxiety anonymous.
Anonymous.
You go in, you're like, hi, my name's Patricia and I have anxiety.
Hi, Patricia.
Oh my god!
Like, hey. Okay, is that what we call podcast anxiety anonymous?
Yo, did we just find our name?
No, we didn't.
Find out next week.
It's like a cliffhanger.
Just cut it off right there. Bye, next week.